Hi everyone, it's Arlene with Design with Arlene, and today's card I'm going to show you will be using this Peaceful Poppies suite. It is in the new Stampin' Up! Occasions catalog that came out in 2020. I love the colors of this and the stamps. I've made many cards using this suite, and I still am not tired of this set. So lots of different options. They also give you quite a variety of different choices that you have of paper cardstock that coordinates with this, thus making it very versatile for different kinds of cards and projects that you can make. The elements for this card that you will need are starting out with an 8.5 by 11 piece of rich raspberry cardstock, and then I've cut it lengthwise in half. So this piece is 4 1/4 inches by 11 inches. I also have just using scraps of cardstock and then I've used the die cuts from the Layering Circles Thinlet set. This is a piece of Poppy Parade. I also have a piece of Old Olive. And then I have a smaller piece of Whisper White cardstock, the smaller circle. I also have a piece of Designer Series paper. This is actually cut from one of the 12 by 12 sheets. I just flipped it over because it is double-sided. And this is a 4-inch square. This is a 4 1/4 inch by 3/4 inch. And remember, if you want to try to get all the measurements here, you don't need to worry about stopping and pausing and writing it down. Just click on the link below to my blog and it will take you right to where the measurements are for this particular card. Using a scoring tool, or in this case I'm using our paper trimmer with the scoring tool, you want to score your card base at 4 1/4 inches and 8.5 inches. This arm slides out, so I'll be needing that. So this is a 4 1/4, and then with the scoring blade, score that 4 1/4, and then at 8.5 inches. And then I'm just going to fold that. So this is a card that is going to be kind of in thirds here. And you can see you've got a piece here that is actually 4 1/4 inches square at the fold. So this card size is going to be 4 1/4 inches square. And then you have this little flap here that's folded over. And you can see where the fold is, the scoring line closest to the edge of the card. On that side, you want to take your 2 1/4 inch circle punch and just go ahead and put your card base into the circle punch, and then I bring my paper all the way to the end so it no longer goes, it can't go in any further, making sure that score line is right in the middle, and then I'm just going to punch out that circle. Now we will do some stamping. I'm going to be stamping on the little piece of the little circle that is in Whisper White. And then for this particular card, I also cut a piece of a 4-inch piece square of some Whisper White, and that's only because this rich raspberry is a little dark, and this will allow you to write your sentiment on there that is easier to read. And I'm also going to be stamping on the top flap of my rich raspberry card. I'm going to have the Blackberry, this is Blackberry Bliss. I used Blackberry Bliss, and I'm going to be stamping the flower. Now my Blackberry Bliss needs to be re-inked, so it's going to be a lot lighter than yours probably will be. And I'm just going to stamp it, I think here on the edge here, or on the bottom, on the side. So this is just going on the side of where the circle punch is. I'm also going to use my white, my Whisper White square, and stamp that at the bottom as well. Just to give it something, so I can put a little note here on the side of it. Okay. I also have a happy birthday stamp, and I'm stamping that happy birthday right in the center of that small circle. now I'm going to bring in that pattern paper and adhere it onto my cardstock. And then I'll go ahead and adhere my white square on the inside. And then this strip is going to be on the bottom of, oh, I need a little bit bigger piece. Okay. Okay, and then this is the right size. It's my small strip. You do need to make sure that this is 4 1/4 inches long, not smaller like I had before. Okay, and then I like to just round those corners off on the top flap, on the outer flap. Okay. Now we're going to layer these circles here and just adhere them together. And then go ahead and close up your card, and you want to just make sure, kind of position where you want that circle to go. You want to make sure that it is going to leave enough space so that you can open and close that top flap easily. And then go ahead and apply some glue onto just the bottom portion of that circle. So that way it will, you don't want it, of course, if you put glue on the other part of it, it would just stick to whatever it's laying down on. So go ahead and close that first flap up and make sure it's kind of positioned just where you want it at. There we go. Okay, and then there is the top flap opens up like this, and then it opens down like that, and then you can write a sentiment of your choosing there for the person that you're sending it to. Quick and easy, but I love how it's got like a little peekaboo effect right there with that circle and the sentiment saying happy birthday. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. And to see more samples of the same design, go ahead onto my blog, which is, the link is down below in the notes. And have a great day. Bye.